Ryan here playing Farming Simulator 22, and welcome back to the Upper Mississippi River Valley. And as you folks can probably guess, maybe not, we are still working on corn on the big field here yet. And you've just seen the truck, by the way. I want to mention this here. The truck just cleared our farmyard there. I ended up switching these trailers back around here a little bit. Actually put this steerable axle back on the trailers. Normally, personally, at least when it comes to driving these things, I'm not really a fan of those myself. But I switched back to them here for the tight turns going around our farmyard. And that seems to work a lot better, at least for auto drive anyway. Auto drive seems to do a lot better with that. Still won't quite typically make it in the farmyard, but it comes really close. And I've actually had auto drive actually make it once or twice here. And speaking of once or twice here, we are taking load after load after load of corn into our silo system here on the farmyard. Again, we're on the Century Farm here. We do have a grain dryer. And yeah, as you can see, Evan, we're currently sitting at 480,000 liters. Yeah, that's liters of corn in there. And in fact, I'm starting to wonder here if we're actually going to be concerned about this 1 million liter limit here. That might be a problem. We'll have to see once here. Assuming the drying keeps up reasonably well, it's going to go into the drying part here too. So I don't know if we get more than 1 million though, that might be a bit of a problem here. We'll have to see once here. Anyway, still working on field 42 here, of course. If we go back to our map here, actually, let's switch over so you folks can actually see how much is done here. Is that one? Yeah, that's the one. Well, okay, that's probably not the best one here. This one will probably show it better. There we go. So I'm guessing that one maybe a small half the field here at the most at this point. We did 3 headlands around the outside edge of the field. Now Courseplay is working on going up and down the field here. And I figured I'm probably going to go take over here at this point. We'll harvest some corn here ourselves. Oh, and you know what? Before I forget here too, yeah, I was just going to say, you need to give the truck a little helping hand getting into the field here. Okay, I'm stuck down here at the moment myself. And then we have an autosave. At least hopefully that was an autosave. Yep. There we go. He's on the field. I've said this before, but auto drive is not really a big fan here of this map. Just the field entrances and the roads, and it's a bit of a mess. Anyway, why, yeah, truck pull here or something? No, he's just parked here, looks like being stupid. Yeah, that sounds about right. I suspect the other truck is coming to unload. Okay, fine, just get out of the way then, bud. Otherwise, that other truck really shouldn't be driving in the field. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what he's doing. Check here. He is driving to unload the combine. Yep, okay. Well, I don't want to quite take over at this point. I'm going to let the... Okay, buddy, you need to, beat it. Yeah, beat it. Kind of weird that the other one's coming to unload, and that one is literally sitting underneath the combine pipe. Where is he going? He shouldn't be driving to unload the combine. He shouldn't be going anywhere. Oh. There's your problem, Evan. Turn that on. Looks like Courseplay was being a bit derp. Okay, derp on my part, that one. I had Courseplay on for unloading. Gotta remember to turn on the right one for the right combine here in the truck and stuff. Oh, please. So Courseplay was being derpy with unloading. Huh. Now, my next question, I've actually not used Courseplay in that fashion here yet as far as unloading goes. So I'm not sure what... Empty over... Where was he going to go unload at, though? That's what I'm curious about. No idea. Maybe something I'll have to look into at some point here. Oh, and I did turn you on, right? Yes. Okay, good. All set. Oh, you know what? I just happened... I wonder. Courseplay might... Okay. This might not have been Courseplay's fault here, because Courseplay was lined up underneath of it. Does this use the standard key? Aha. No, wait, but it's still. Why does this not work? Why? Okay, why is this no open? Oh, that's right. Okay. Oh no, that is to the standard key. I was thinking maybe it was what I've seen before of one is when you have trailers that do not use the standard N key for opening your tarps. I've seen where that causes problems, but that is the standard key on that trailer. So there goes my theory. I'm not sure why that was working on. We'll just go back to the whole part about Courseplay being an idiot again, I guess. Oh well. Anyway, I'm going to take over for the combine, because let's face it, we're going to do some harvesting ourselves here this episode. Courseplay. I did most of the headland myself. So Courseplay's done up and down here so far, and we've got, I don't know what, maybe 10 or so rows in from the looks of it here. That's actually, no, I'm going to leave that loaded. And actually, you know what? Probably be a good idea. I'm going to save that here as well. So field 42. Let's create a folder for this here a minute. Field 42. And then let's save course, activate. Field 42. I'm not sure actually how wide this header is. You know what? Let's go check here. How wide is this header? I'm not going to be able to get to the Courseplay generator. Okay, so what else do I have? Oh, work offset 18. Is that it? Work with, okay, 18 meters. That's what it is. Perfect. That's what I needed. And now we'll save the course, activate. Okay, field 42, 18 meter harvest. Better put corn in there because don't want to confuse that with the other header here. There we go. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then let's get our GPS going here. Let's see. Is that 0 degrees? Yes, it is. Hey, folks might notice that one piece of equipment we're still kind of probably desperately missing for this operation, everyone, is a grain cart. Yeah, we don't have a grain cart here yet, unfortunately. I'm trying to remember, I must not have had one on my previous map. That's crooked a little bit, isn't that? Interesting. Yeah, did I not own a grain cart on my previous map? Or did I just forget to buy one? I'm kind of tempted to go check that. I'm going to just make sure. Did I not own a grain cart? I probably didn't, because I really wouldn't have had much use for a grain cart on a previous. And again, just a quick reminder, for those who did not see our previous series here, I took all the equipment from our previous series and brought it over to this one here. I left a few pieces out here and there, just because I didn't think we need them. And then, of course, well, as I said, one of the few pieces I did leave out, I ended up having to buy anyway, because, like, you know what? I'm actually probably going to want that. And then guess what? I'm probably actually going to want that one too. I should have just, like, did a direct port over and replaced everything, but oh well. But yeah, hopefully everyone, once we're done with the harvest here, and we sell our crop here this time around, I'm assuming we'll end up with a pretty good chunk of money from all of this. At least I'm hoping anyway, everyone, right? And once we do have one, hopefully be able to maybe afford some more equipment here, like a grain cart. I think that'd come in particularly handy here. Not that the trucks aren't doing a bad job. The trucks are actually doing halfway decent. But yeah, get ourselves a nice large tractor and a grain cart. And then possibly with a field of this size, a second combine actually might be kind of nice too, right? This is the last field we have to harvest here. So once we're done with this field, we are done with harvest here for this year in the game. And again, as I mentioned, once we are done, I do want to plant wheat in the two fields there, 47 and 48. So that might be, I think maybe like next episode or something. We probably, and again, I'm just guessing here, we probably won't quite be done with corn harvest next episode, everyone. So we'll probably just let Courseplay and Auto Drive work on that. And we're going to go grab a tractor and a planter and start planting field 47 and 48 in wheat. Get some winter wheat planted there. Plus, we also have bales we can pick up as well. I'm still debating what I want to do with that one. One of my ideas was just to pick them up and stack them like alongside the field edge. But then again, if I'm going to sell them in the wintertime, I can just as easily pick them up in the field too. I don't know if that really makes much difference. Depending on how much snow we get. If we get a lot of snow, that might be problematic. But let's just hope we don't get a lot of snow and it'll be fine. Oh, I see a truck on the move. Again, like I said, I mean, we're definitely bringing in the corn here. This field is actually, yeah, producing a lot of corn, which to be expected. This is a good sized field here, right? And just out of curiosity, if we check our maps here, so pH, yeah, of course we're good on that. Nitrogen, we are good on that as well. Yield, that is the one I kind of wanted to look at here. Ooh, looks like that's actually a pretty good yielding field. I mean, we got, what, 125? 120, a large area of 125 there. Looks like we got a fairly good sized area of 100 here as well. And then, of course, we got the, is it 90? Yep. So we got a chunk of 90 running through here as well. Okay, so yeah, the silty clay is the 90. And then, of course, we got that. The loam is the 125, right? And, or no, the sandy loam is 125, and then the loam is 100. Yep. Okay, I think I got that right. Okay, yeah, sandy loam is 100. Okay, there we go. Sandy loam's 100, loam is 125. Yep. Really? We're gonna do this, huh? All I can say about it is it's a good thing that AI drivers don't have crop destruction on them, because I don't know about you folks, I'd be losing my marbles right about now with that. Not that I'm not already losing them slightly here, because like auto drive is just like, what in the world is he doing? Like, the pipe is over here, bud. What in tarnation are you doing? There we finally go, maybe. Oh, good, and he actually stops. I was worried there for a second, like, oh boy, it didn't look like he was going to stop, but he did finally. This is why I'm saying I'm gonna maybe a grain cart might be handy here, and then maybe we can even like set the grain cart up with Courseplay, leave auto drive to do the trucking, and just have Courseplay do the grain cart. And that is something we have done on the channel before, for those you've wondered. We have set up Courseplay with a grain cart. Doing Courseplay with a grain cart, I mean, is actually very simple. Like, for those you want to like try some of the AI functions as far as Courseplay and auto drive go, you cannot get more simple than using Courseplay and using Courseplay for grain carting. You simply make sure you have a truck or trailer of some sorts on the field. And, of course, you can set that truck or trailer up with auto drive, or you can Courseplay too, I guess, if you want. But you can set that up with auto drive if you want. Don't even have to do that. You can just have it sitting on the field, right? And then you literally bring a tractor and a grain cart to the field and turn Courseplay on. Like, actually, let's just go to the truck. I mean, I can show you folks here. If we go to the truck here. Now, mind you, this isn't a tractor and grain cart, but it'd be the same type of thing. You literally just go here and click the green button, like turn him on, and he's good. That's all you have to do. So, for those who may be wondering, like, the whole Courseplay thing seems too complicated and you don't want to set it up, you should be able to set that one up. It's literally one button, turn it on. You don't have to change anything, set anything. Courseplay should automatically search the field for an empty trailer to unload into. And then, of course, Courseplay will search the field for a combine to unload as well. And at least from the handful of times I've used that feature so far, it actually has worked quite well. Again, I'm not sure how well it would work on this map. I mean, given the fact of how hard it is to get in the fields here with the approaches and stuff, at least for AI drivers anyway. But I want to raise the header up. Oh, that's right. Had the combine selected. Yeah, you want to raise the header up, Evan. Otherwise, with that header down, as you can probably see there, it does destroy the straw underneath of it. This header has the mulching feature. Just where the tires are, though they're not even necessarily lined up the greatest with the tires, you can see. Like, it's doing it right there. Well, I guess if we weren't running duals and we weren't running a wide rear axle, it probably would line up pretty good. But seeing as how we're running duals and the wide rear axle, yeah, don't quite line up right. just out of curiosity, are we still lined up with... not the greatest. I actually like to be over just a little bit more if we could. I'm hoping to avoid having to rake this field somewhat of one. Although for the headland, might just have to bail the headland ourselves under something. But yeah, if we stay lined up with horseplay here, then I can just have the baling tractor run the same course as the combine here. That's the theory anyway, but like I said, if we stay lined up with this line here, we should be fine. Let's see if I can just push this over a little bit. As long as we're not missing anything. Next one, maybe we'll have to push it over just a smidge more as well. It's very well possible what GPS says is the width and what Horseplay says is the width are slightly different. I don't remember what it said the width was here again. We're at 60.04 feet according to GPS. Of course, Horseplay has it in meters, so I'm not sure what that meters to feet conversion is right off the top of my head. Oh, that truck is on the move. Same truck that unloaded us last time. No, let's turn this off for a minute. We don't need that line on. Well, yeah, no, I might actually want to turn that back on. Once we get turned around on one, we'll see how the next line lines up. And with that note, Evan, let's head over to the comment section here, see what you folks had to say here from last episode. Oh, and you know what? Before I read the comments here, just a reminder again to everyone, if you haven't already clicked the subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And of course, once you are subscribed, make sure you turn on your notifications. That way you get notified of the latest, greatest Upper Mississippi River Valley episode being uploaded. Or actually, technically going live. For those who don't follow along, I typically upload the video the night before, and then it goes live at 6 o'clock in the morning. So, and then, of course, once you are subscribed, everyone, make sure you also don't forget to give the video a thumbs up as well. Actually, I guess you don't even have to be subscribed for that one, do you? Nope. Give the video a thumbs up. Also very much appreciated. Okay, with that being said, now over to the comment section here. Petro was saying, good video. Hey, thank you very much for that. As I've always said, everyone, always enjoy reading all you folks' comments. Hoover was saying, I think you need to use your expert skills to make a mod that looks like a pile of lime that has been dumped in a field by a semi that sells at a respectable price. Great video. Hey, thank you very much for that. And I don't know about you folks, but I think Hoover might have just hit the nail on the head here with that idea. Anyone else think that sounds like a great idea? Oh, it sounds like a really great one to hear if you ask me. If you could like get a, if you wanted to use it as like a placeable or like a placeable you can move somehow. I'm not sure how you would do that. Just back in my head, I'm thinking like a placeable heap. Like something you go to the shop, go to the placeable sections for, right? You know, go down to construction here, and then under, I don't know, containers maybe? Yeah, I don't know what one that would fall under. Maybe containers. But then you just like place it down and it lets you buy lime. And like Hoover was saying, at a respectable price too, everyone. So I don't know about you folks. Are you folks the only ones, or am I the only one that is like super annoyed by how Giants structured their pricing in the game as far as like lime and fertilizer and all that good stuff? Lowering the header down would probably be a good idea. Because again, I mean, if you buy the product in the bags here, bags or the totes, whatever. Again, I've showed this before, but like taking lime here, for example. If we buy, we'll just, yeah, it's 10,000 here, but if we buy 100,000, 100,000 is going to cost us what? $17,500? $17,500 to buy 100,000 liters of lime, right? That up to $17,000. Now, if I were to put down the bulk silo, we'll go to construction here and containers. Yeah, there's a lime. Actually, I think that's a modded one. That's not even one from Giants. Curious what that one charges, but somewhere wherever the lime one is. Actually, I think the Giants does have a lime one, don't they? Oh, I think it's one of these. Yeah, I think it's that one right there, if I remember correctly. But anyway, if you were to buy 100,000 liters of lime through that one, you're going to end up paying $75,000. Now, what about you folks? I can see the bags maybe costing $75,000 because you got a lot of extra handling and packaging, and then the bulk product costing. But no, Giants seems to have this completely backwards here. The bags cost $17,000, and the bulk product that you'd put in your silo cost $75,000. How about you folks? That pricing seems just a little bit ridiculous there, if you ask me. I wonder if I just stay where I'm in it. That would be better. Auto Drive probably doesn't like the fact that I back up and move over. I mean, that's what Courseplay does. It's not like Auto Drive's going to destroy the crop there, hopefully. And again, everyone, this is one of the few series where I actually am playing with crop destruction turned on. Something I don't typically play with turned on. I mean, I usually always play with crop destruction turned off. And it's because of stuff like this. Like, we got AI workers driving on the crop. And I've had it happen in this series so far, everyone, where, you know, something goes wrong and I have to go retrieve Auto Drive off it. And, yep. And of course, what happens? I'm going to destroy his crop along the way. Something I'm definitely not too happy about having happen, but and then of course, top it off, we're also playing with stones turned on as well, which I don't know if you folks noticed it. There are stones on this field here. I don't think they're even though, if I remember correctly. I think some of the stones are small, some are larger. Oh, yeah, okay. Actually, we got large and medium stones. That's what we have. Oh, actually, maybe even some small ones over there. That looks yellow. No, just medium. Okay. Medium and large stones here on this field. So once we're done with this, I'm going to have to do something about that. Oh, GPS? Oh, GPS not fine. Why did that happen? Just because I'm curious, I'm actually going to back up here a little bit. I see a line of lime here, which suggests to me that part has not been harvested. Still lower down yet? Yes, we are. Perfect. Turn that on. Yes. I've mentioned this before, everyone. Not too often I get to actually see this on camera, but see that little bit of lime there? Sometimes you can't even see that, by the way. But notice how it's going up. Like, we got crop coming in there. There's nothing there, but there's crop coming in. So yeah, just because you don't see the crop, I mean, sometimes doesn't necessarily mean you've harvested, 100% of the field. Something to keep in mind with that. Just the way the Giants works as far as the field goes, I guess. Speaking of working, by the way, are we still lined up with our course by course? No. Wrong button. Good thing I saved it. Load. Wait, maybe I thought I clicked the right button. Yep, that one right there. Huh. Yeah, the GPS must be slightly narrower or something. I think we're a little off here again. Gotta remember here the next round, and we'll move ourselves back over a little bit. As long as we're not missing any crop, that's kind of the important thing there. Okay, shift the GPS over just a little bit. There we go. Looks actually like dead center there. Perfect. I'll take that. Yeah, turn those lines back off, please. I usually leave it on the yellow one. The yellow one, everyone, is just showing the start and the stop ends. And then like 2 or 3 waypoints, something like that at the end and the start. When you switch it to the blue one, everyone, the blue one just shows the ones that are near you. Like right in your immediate vicinity. All right, actually, let me rephrase that. It shows you, I think, a few of the ones you just finished. And then like so far down on the one that's coming up. So not necessarily the ones that are near you, depending on like the size of the field. So like it might not show this one that's right next to us, but it'll show one straight ahead of us all the way down, maybe to like the end of the field or something like that. That's kind of how that works with the blue. And then of course the green just shows everything. And then the gray is probably pretty self-explanatory. Nothing, right? Let's see what's here. Next question, or next comment, I should say. Math also saying, don't you hire course play? Sometimes. Actually, a good question. Is course play earning a wage? I don't remember where those settings are again. Where are the course play wage settings? That was something in the past. I would typically like turn that off. Oh, yeah, no, actually, course play is earning a wage. I guess course play's getting paid today, everyone. But yeah, no, in the past, a lot of times I would zero that amount out, and course play got nothing. Like, course play, you are so despicable, you are not even getting paid. I guess that means course play is improved, everyone, and so now I'm actually paying it again. Oh, from the looks of it, that truck's got to be getting pretty close to being full there. Still locked on the GPS yet? One way to find out, just turn. Then we know it's not. Then we turn it back on. There we go. Oh, let's see. How's the field looking now, one? Oh, yeah, you can see the bit of a mulch effect. I mean, I don't know. Like, why? One, like, why do we need the mulch effect on this header when it only does, like, a partial effect like it's doing now? Not very useful, if you ask me, unfortunately. So, well, that is what it is. That's what it does. Oh, yeah, we're definitely making some nice progress here, everyone. Oh, what happened? Refuel vehicle. Well, then. I guess we need to go get some... Oh, is that... yeah, if I've been paying attention, I mean, it's been beeping at us for a while, hasn't it? That's what that beeping is about. Fine, I'll bring it fuel. That combine must really sip the fuel, or either that, the fuel consumption is, like, turned up on this map or something. Because, the last time I've had to refuel anything, like, oh my goodness. I mean, I don't know about you folks. I typically never even invest in a fuel trailer because, like, I never have to refuel my equipment. Or the couple of times I do, and, just bring it down to the gas station or whatever, or wherever the refuel point is, and just fill it up that way, because by the time I've used up the gas and I've probably already sold that piece of equipment, I moved on to another one. Probably not going to happen on the combine here, just because, we already got the X9 1100. Like, what are we going to upgrade that to? Yeah, I don't know why, but I've noticed auto drive seems like it's always going the wrong way out of the field approach here. Or, like, in this case, maybe, like, missing it completely. Not really sure what it's trying to do there, but... Okay, need to go all the way to the back of the field here. Nice if, of course, they would have maybe done the front portion first. Then I won't have to worry about driving all the way to the back, but oh well. Okay, that should be close enough, hopefully. And refuel. Yes, it is. And while that's refueling, let's go see if we can fix this truck here a minute. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, my bad. There we go. Got him. Done refueling? Not quite. 1,250 liters of fuel. Just a few. Just a few liters there. Okay. Have to move the truck out of the way here a little bit. We gotta back up a ways. Yeah, I better move the truck out of the way here a minute. Plus, we can shut the truck off anyway. Okay, turn that off. Can't see the GPS line. No idea if we're locked out or not. Oh, there it is. Okay, anyway, with that note, I think it is unfortunately time to wrap it up here for this episode. So on that note, you folks have any comments and or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Until next time.